Yeah, and now you have another tool in your tool belts.
Exactly.
So when you have been in, I remember there was a time where you were farming consistently in a neighborhood, and then there was a time where it wasn't really hitting, and all of a sudden, remember, you had like 11 listings show up. It was like this crazy number.
It was a miracle.
It was. And what do you think that attributed to? Because when we're starting a marketing campaign, or we're starting something, the unknown result, like feel like we're just kind of taking a shot to see what will happen, but then all of a sudden it works. Can you walk us through what it was like when it wasn't working, and then what it was like when it started to work? Like what did it take in you to get to the point where you hit that?
Well, it's a true story. So, this is the moment that I decided. It was in 2016. So everybody was kind of like busy, it was a good time. But it was a time for me that was a challenging time, that I did get divorced. So I said, I had a few $1,000s in my checking account, but I said I have to market. And I did, and it returned. And I started getting a call, and then another call, and then another call, and I didn't know what was happening. But because of that, I was able to buy my own condo, where I'm safe, and I don't have to rent. I'm very fortunate that I have my family who let me stay with them until I was able to
buy your place.
Yeah, buy the place. But I was literally running, creating listing packets, and I was exhausted from all the appointments.
That's amazing.
And I want that again.
I know, I remember that. I was like, I couldn't believe it. It was just wild.
Yeah.
But it was the perseverance, the perseverance to be able to.
But real estate is that high and low.
Yes.
And when you're on that high, on the peaks and valleys. So when you're at that peak, you got to ride it as long as you can. And buy a property, or put that money away, or invest in it. Invest your money, because if you're taking buy a big truck, or you're taking a vacation, and that $50,000 or $100,000 goes to something ridiculous like that, you're never going to go ahead in life. So those real estate, you have to catch it at that peak. Because when you're in the valleys, you're educating yourself, you're connecting with people, you're revamping your business, and that never stops, ever.
Yeah.
So